Hi guys, Ronnie Rice back at you. Thank you guys for the follows, the subscriptions rather, my apologies. Thank you guys for the like, share, and follows. This thing wouldn't be possible without you guys. And I hope this content is great for you, man. Definitely give me some suggestions on topics that you want to hear about. Please follow me on all my social media accounts. That's Get Rice Now, that's GetRiceNow. So today I'm talking to you about have a structure for your life. Okay, so as I was writing this, I was getting kind of fired up, right? Because I think people underestimate the power of structure. Now, structure and habits are two different things. For me, habits is just something that you innately do, whether you purposefully do it or you kind of like, you work out, or you're a reader, or whatever it is, something that just you gravitate to. Or if you're trying to change your habits, I already like working out, but I want to do a better job of it. So, but it doesn't mean you're trying to do something totally out your wheelhouse. It's something that you want to do. But structure is something that, hey, 9 o'clock I'm gonna do this, 10 o'clock I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna drink this amount of water, blah, blah, blah. So it's very almost like military. But the reason why I was so passionate about this as I was writing notes up on this is structure is what changes your life. Okay, don't wait until somebody else gets onto you and say, okay, Ronnie, you need to do this, and Susie, you need to do this. Like, be the captain of your ship, okay? Like, if you know that you want to be a doctor, you want to be a business owner, you want to be an investor, you want to own real estate, don't wait for somebody to give you the green light. That's not how life works. And unfortunately, with the school system that we have, it's all about you start kindergarten, pre-K, and you do this course curriculum. You have to take this test, make sure you go to the next level in first, second, third, all the way to high school. And then when you get to college, what? If you want to be an engineer, this is what you do. You have to follow your steps. And which I'm grateful for the guidance, but I think what it does creates a culture of people who feel like they have to wait for somebody to tell them to do something. Hey, if you're trying to win, if you're trying to get to the next level, you're trying to be the best parent, mom, dad, aunt, you're trying to be the best business owner where your employees love you and protect you, you got to be a self-starter. You have to be your own captain. You have to be the one that motivates you. Sometimes everybody's not going to be around you to motivate you. Sometimes people are not going to want to praise you for all the good work you do. I think one of the fallacies in this world is that we are wanting somebody to praise us for every time we do something good. Hello, newsflash, that's not going to happen. Now, I'm not saying you don't praise people or you don't, it's wrong to praise somebody, but to simply do something because you want somebody to recognize you, to get the medal on your chest or get on the pat on your back, that's not how this goes, because success is about you. Success is about how you're going to win and how you're going to get your family to win and how you're going to move to the next level and how you're going to break generational curses. It's not about, I want to buy a Rolls Royce and Lamborghini and flaunt in front of everybody and take expensive, exotic vacation. All those things are nice. But until you have structure, none of those things mean anything. And structure for me is what determines the good for the greats. Everybody talks about Warren Buffett. Everybody wants to talk about Ray Dalio. Everybody wants to talk about Bill Gates. But nobody wants to talk about the structure that they had to have in place to get to the next level. These guys were doing things that nobody else heard of at the time. There was no course curriculum. There was no, hey, how to invest billions of dollars for dummies. It wasn't no how to develop a computer software for dummies. It wasn't no, like for Tesla, I just forgot the guy's name. There was no manual on how to make electric cars and solar panels and things of that sort. It was something that came inside of them. And then guess what? Not only did they have the passion, but they put structure in place. Ray Dalio talks about all the time that he has certain things within him that he realized that he was maxed out. Same thing with Bill Gates. He was maxed out. Steve Jobs, God rest his soul. He literally got put off his own company that he started because he was maxed out. And how do you avoid from being maxed out or burned out or overdue, as some people would say? You put structure in place. You say, okay, guys, I'm gonna spend this amount of time with my family, this amount of time investments, this time, mentoring people. I'm gonna exercise, drink water, eat healthy. I'm a vegan. I'm a vegan, yes, because I love animals, but two, also I know what processed meat does to my body. Nobody held a gun to my head and said, Ronnie, be a vegan. I'm not, at night eating a piece of chicken at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing this because it's a personal commitment to me. So for me, when we talk about structure, structure is for you. And the byproducts and the benefit are your family, your friends. And what I would say when developing structure, know the first and major rule: know thyself. Don't put things in place that you know you're not going to follow. Don't put yourself on a schedule that you're not going to follow. Don't sit here and say you're going to do something and you're not going to do it, and you know you're not going to do it. I would also say the second thing I would say, second rule in developing structure: be tough on yourself than others. I would tell you I'm my best critic. What I mean by that is, like, I'm so hard on myself that by the time somebody else try to get to say something to me, I've already said something to myself, disciplined myself, and made an actionable change to myself. Next thing I would say in regards to developing structure for your life: have high self-leadership strategies. Engage your surroundings to get what you want. Don't wait for somebody to come and spoon feed you and say, hey, Ronnie, I need you, Ronnie, can you do this? And here's $100 million for you to get it done. If you see a need, fulfill it. A.G. Gaston, who's one of the most prominent black millionaires of his time, made his money by simply seeing a need and fulfill it. And he never even finished high school. And so I know a lot of people might look at me, well, Ronnie, you have all these degrees, you have all these accolades. I would never tell anybody not to go to school, but I would never force somebody to go to school. Formal education earns you a living. Self-education earns you a lifestyle. And self-education is not only in books, it's online, it's on social media. I mean, social media now, if you're looking at the right videos and liking the right videos and interacting with the right videos, your feed will change to what you're looking for. So my my Facebook feed and all that stuff is mostly filled up with motivational stuff. Grant Cardone, Frank Kern, Brad Bearden, Ryan Stewman, all these guys. If you're looking for something, the algorithm will change. So that's kind of like life, right? Powerful. What you're liking and what you're engaging with is what you're going to see more of. Think about that. For my guys out there, if you're on Instagram and on Facebook and you following all these girls that are half nude, half naked, and taking provocative shots of themselves and blah blah blah, what is your feed is? Same thing on TikTok. Your feed, what is your feed? Because your algorithm is built to keep you on the platform longer. So let's take that same analogy and put it into real world application. Whatever you feeding yourself, what are you reading, whatever you interacting with, life is changing your timeline. You're going to be more inclined to cheat on your spouse when all you're looking at on social media feed is half naked women. Or if you're not having appreciation for what you have, you're going to find your life getting worse and worse and worse. Have you met those people who always want to tell you everything that's wrong with life? It's because of what their feed is. What are they bringing? Like they say, life is like a bank. You get what you deposit into it. You can't go to a bank and withdraw $10,000 if you haven't deposited $10,000. This is what this structure thing is coming from. And the last thing I would say is have a high level of self-efficacy. I know I just threw a big word out there for you, but hey, I got my PhD, why not? But self-efficacy, simplest put, believe in yourself. I don't care what you are in life or where you are in life. If you can believe you can do it, you can do it. I know this sounds crazy, cliche, you always hear that mentioned. You can be who you want to be, right? I'm living the testament of it. I would have never dreamed, well, not take that back. I do believe I could be here, be where I am today. with my meditation and me focusing and actually putting the work into to get into where I am today, I believed it. So when I'm here, to me, everybody else might be excited. For me, I'm appreciative. Don't get me wrong, I'm appreciative, but at the same time, all the work that I put in. And I'm not just talking about the degrees or the money. I'm thinking about the personal work I did on myself. To get up in the morning and drink water and be appreciative, thanking the Lord for a good day and being a good father to my kids and making sure that I am feeding my mind with positive information to move to where I want to go. So guys, quick recap. Have structure in your life. Structure is for you, not other people. Know thyself. Be tough on yourself than others. Have a high sense of self-leadership and engage in self-efficacy. I hope this video has helped you. If you like this, please like, share, comment. Send me a personal message on Instagram or text me 205-222-9815 or follow me on my social media accounts. Get Rice Now. That's GETRICENOW. You guys have a great day. Peace.